It's always nice and quiet around here. Got a crow looking at me. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, you looking at me? Yeah. This is kind of a prediction for us Canadians based on what's happening in the US. Because, you see, yeah, you're probably aware of call it the border crisis. Yeah. So what is it? Something like, oh, I don't know, 6,000 per day in some places crossing the border from Mexico into Texas and other places. 6,000 a day. And since Biden took office, it's been over 1 million migrants pouring in. Okay. Now, how does it affect us, you might ask? They're not coming from just Mexico. They're coming from Central and South America and Africa and all over the place. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. A lot of them come from those third world broke-ass litter box countries and from places all over the world, okay? Unvaccinated, unvetted, no quarantine, no isolation. Put them on buses, ship them off to other cities. That's right. Yeah, the double standard behind that one, isn't that nice? Yeah. You know, the Biden administration's making, like, you know, they're keeping up with this restrictions and the face diaper and whatever. Yeah, it's like, get your vaccination and more. It's just the COVID shit goes on and on and on, okay? And all the restrictions that go along with it. Yet, they got people pouring in across the border, unvetted, unchecked, unvaccinated, and a lot of them, they know, a lot of people know that a lot of them, could be 20% of them, maybe less, maybe more, that are carrying the virus and bringing it in. Yeah, isn't that nice, eh? Well, where am I going with that? How would it affect us? Well, here's the thing. By the looks of it, things are kind of winding down. You know, what is it? The Build Back Better, or the reopening phase 3, or whatever catchy f***ing slogan they use. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, so here's the problem. All these migrants pouring into the States. While we're getting back on track, while we're reopening, we're starting to ease some of the restrictions. And eventually Canada will ease the border restrictions. Yeah, the border restrictions and the travel restrictions and all those. Okay, and during that time, what's going to happen is you're going to get a lot of infected people all pouring across the border, which they already are, spreading out amongst the states. They might as well take these immigrants and load them into a cannon and just shoot them in any direction. Okay? Which means more infections, more people in the US getting infected, which could bring it into Canada. But you're thinking, well, they could close the border. Yeah, Canada could close the border. The point being is that it'll be too late, okay? Because you'll have, during this period where they're deciding to ease all the travel restrictions, the border restrictions, all these restrictions, during this time, yeah, there'll be a spread happening that people don't know about, because I don't think, am I the only person putting any thought into the fact that, yeah, all these infected people coming across the southern border, pouring into the States, could affect millions of people in the US, which could affect Canada. Am I the only one putting any thought into that? So where am I going with this? Well, here's the other problem. October, November, it's going to be the usual seasonal flu, okay? Like we get every year. We get it every winter, every beginning of every winter, like October, November. Seasonal flu happens every time, okay? Now here's the other problem. All it takes is a couple of people to get sick with seasonal flu, whether it's H1N5 or swine flu, bird flu, crazy horse, or whatever the f*** is out there. And people will panic. Why? We've been conditioned to panic. Yeah, we are conditioned to be on high alert and panic as soon as someone sneezes or coughs. And so, we'll be on high alert. But also, if what I'm predicting is going to happen come October, November, and the COVID case number starts spiking, and possibly mixed with seasonal flu, and possibly the fact that, you know, just the way it spreads more, how would I put it? It spreads more when people are indoors. Any bug spreads more when people are indoors, and during winter months and cold months, people stay indoors. Less people are out in the fresh air. Okay, so what this means is that, yeah, it's like they're not going to see it coming because of what's going on in the States and at the border, and the possibility of more infections suddenly going up and spiking and possibly affecting people in Canada as well. Well then, what's this mean? This means come October, November, what you're going to see is more than likely the COVID cases to spring back up And the Canadian government's going to say, geez, what the hell happened here? Not putting any thought into what's going on in the US at their border. Basically, that's what I'm kind of predicting. I hope it doesn't come true, but this is what I'm predicting about what might happen. And I guess that means come December is going to be the same as last December. Lockdowns, more lockdowns, yep. If this happens, if what I'm predicting is going to happen, then yeah, come December, you're going to see more just like last December. Lockdowns, restrictions, back to where we started. You know what that means? You can say goodbye to Christmas. Yeah. Oh, New Year's Eve? Yeah. Looking forward to next New Year's Eve. Think we'll be back to normal? Right. You can kiss that goodbye. That's about all I have to say about that.